Hey everyone, Mike Harris, Gun Owners Action League. Just wanted to hop on here real quick and kind of talk about the disappointment we were handed this morning by the Supreme Court when they denied cert for Ocean State Tactical versus Rhode Island and Snope v. Brown. For those of you who don't know, it just means that the Supreme Court will not be hearing those two cases this term. We're a little curious why they kicked the can down the road for the last 6 months, but we're not them. Um, Also, just a little bit of background for anybody who doesn't know about the cases. Ocean State Tactical was a challenge to Rhode Island's new magazine ban. It's a little bit different than ours. They banned standard capacity magazines, but they did not grandfather anything in. It was kind of confiscatory. So it's a little bit different than ours. A little bit different challenge. It was also, from my understanding, it's brought in an interlocutory basis, which means it hasn't completely been heard on the merits yet. But we thought, since could possibly be some takings implications, that it might be unique enough to be heard this session. But alas, it was not. Also, moving up the Snope case, Snope v. Brown was a challenge to Maryland's assault weapons ban. A little more straightforward, but like I said, these were two very quick summaries of the two cases. It doesn't encompass everything that it was, but we were a little more hopeful for that one because it was a little farther along in the process. And like we said, it's just kind of odd that they kicked the can down the road for like 6 months on these. And seemingly from Justice Kavanaugh's, I'd say cowardly, for lack of a less strong word, support of denying cert. He said they'll probably hear a similar case this term coming up or over the next 2 terms. So who knows? They're running full speed away from Bruin and Heller, and I'm not really sure why. None of us really are. But suffice to say, this does not mean that we're going to stop trying. Jim and I are kind of diving into this a little bit on our own. We're going to be doing a longer form conversation about this tomorrow in here. We'll have that out tomorrow afternoon or the next day. Just a little bit more detail and a little more conversation about it. Additionally, Massachusetts wants to be part of this fight. Gull wants to be part of this fight. Had a little bit of a conversation with Adam Kraut from SAF this morning on a little bit more general stuff, but I let him know that we're going to be looking at our options moving forward, both as Goal and just Massachusetts citizens. We're tired of this stuff, and I know you are too. And I think you're going to see us get a little bit more aggressive on some of this stuff now that the battlefield's a little bit more open than it was yesterday. I think we're going to be making our way onto it. So, yeah, we'll see you tomorrow. Thanks.